Makes more interesting races.
I think this is the first Kirby I've seen in a while.
And it's on.
Oh, both starting with the same start of starting at Link's house, then probably going to Sanctuary.
And these guys are going with the same strat. It's a sync.
Oh, but it looks like Gab is going over to do Houlihan first.
Ah, yes, farming those early rupees can be very useful in the beginning.
Look at the way Kirby like walks. It's I don't know why it's funny. Ooh, bombs from the first tree pull. That's always nice to have. Won't have to spend any rupees buying them later.
Nothing useful inside Aghanim's cave.
It's always nice not to see anything there.
Oh yeah, it's a big detour to go kill this guy just for one item locations. We might still see it anyway later on if they need an easier Dark World access. For now, it seems it won't be useful much.
Right.
Gab getting his bombs.
Just stole Uncle's pocket change, man.
Nah, he wasn't using it.
Poor guy. Looks like Gab is going to take his bombs and go to the oh, okay, never mind. Going to the backside of Kakariko then.
Maybe he'll hop to farm a few more bombs. And Aaron finding the boots early on. That's a nice find.
Oh, and Fire Rod. Or Ice Rod. Oops, I can't see colors.
They do seem very alike. Ooh, and a sword on the ledge. That's definitely a good price to go get.
For sure. Oh, and a sword in the well.
Wow, those are both 2 early swords. Oh my. That might mean that Aghanim will be required.
Yeah.
If we find a lamp soon enough, that might be a breadcrumb trail right off to Hyrule Castle.
Not getting much though.
Aaron also found the blue mail and the shield, which will help for a bit in the beginning, as blue mail will certainly reduce the damage of by a lot when they get to the Dark World.
Yeah, it's definitely always nice to have Blue Mail before Dark World. But for now, they're still looking for stuff to complete pretty much any dungeon.
That is true. Right now, they can't complete anything. They need the bow for Eastern Palace. They need the book to enter Desert. And they need the mirror or the hookshot and the hammer to enter Hera. Oh, and some way to get up Death Mountain, of course.
Yeah.
And we have...
Oh, go ahead.
There was a green pendant in Eastern, a red pendant in Tower Hero, and I believe was the 6th crystal on Desert?
I didn't catch it exactly.
Well, it was a crystal, so...
Hopefully they'll find something in Mini Moldorm Cave.
Ah, yes, it's often a big payout there since there's 5 items in there.
Because while he's got boots to go faster, just having the Ice Rod doesn't actually... Ice Rod's not needed for anything except Trinax.
Yep, especially since they have a sword, and a good sword to boot, so they might not use the Ice Rod at all in this scene.
Ooh, Ether.
Always a nice find.
Oh, and there's a mirror.
Not too useful right now, but they will definitely be used later on.
I don't know, if they want to secret break, they can, because I've seen a lot of people that are able to do the dark room for the old man. Ooh, got the lamp keeping the ice cave nice and warm.
Yep, and as I said earlier, this is looking more and more like an Agahnim seed.
Yeah, sure is. But it also can lead to Hera.
That's true. Looks like Aaron's gonna maybe attempt a fake flippers. Gets it first try. Ooh, mushroom on the island. We'll have to keep that in mind. Might be useful for later on.
Oh no, I got hit.
But he's safe.
Since I guess...
He flicked flippered on this screen, so the glitch tries to put him back on the screen he initially entered the water, which is this one, so he's not soft-locked.
Nice. It's better than an instant death there.
Ah yeah, that's the advantage of doing this setup. Unfortunately, Hobo doesn't have anything good and decides to not go check the Zora ledge, especially since he doesn't have the Moon Pearl.
Right. doesn't quite have the money for it yet. Not even close.
Yep, that's true. He didn't go farm the hooligan room, and they haven't found any rupees normally, too.
So far they're a little broke. They can do escape like Aaron's doing here. There's also Sahasrara's chest and all the items in Eastern they can get, or they can go up to Hera if they'd like.
Yep, judging by his routing, he'll probably do escape in sewers one after the other, and after that we'll see.
It's always nice having a weapon this early on so you can be confident when you come down to escape, because a lot of times if you don't have a weapon early, you're thinking about these items that you can theoretically are needed early on, or they're able to be gotten early on, but if you don't have a weapon, it's hard to get through here.
Yes, especially when you only have bombs to hurt your enemies, it's very hard to target them and do enough damage for them to die, as green guards will take one bomb and blue guards will take 2 bombs to kill.
So far nothing much, just Zelda's chest left. He's got the mirror, so he doesn't have to set up a death warp to get back to the start of the castle.
Yes, always having the mirror early on helps to get through these dungeons, get back to the entrance really fast.
Oh, and unfortunately nothing here.
Looks like he's going to go into the sewers now, where there's 4 chests awaiting him. Now, I don't think we saw the map so far, so that's one less treasure he can find.
Right. Oh, the Canis Maria.
That's a good one to start with.
It doesn't quite unlock anything though. Quite yet. But it's fun it's good not to have to run around and look for it. Oh, the book and a hammer! Wow.
A double whammy. Now they have a lot of stuff.
Hey, looks like we got Gat back.
Now that Aaron has the book, he can now go into Desert Palace, and especially since he has the boots too, he might be able to find all 2 treasures that are in there if he's lucky.
Yeah. It looks like because of Gab's issues, they had to restart the whole game. So it's going to put him in a bit of a disadvantage for a while. We'll see how he makes it up.
He can definitely catch up if he does good gambles and goes to the right places.
So far, not much in desert. But it is going to be a pretty early first crystal.
So far, Desert Palace is not paying off too good.
Seems like they probably don't want to go to Tarver quite yet because it is a pendant. Ooh, and the Moon Pearl. That definitely paid off. Still can't quite get to the Dark World, but once they do get there, it'll be a lot better. Well, they can do Academ now, so.
Gab is going on his way to find himself his first sword.
Aaron deciding not to finish fighting. Oh, duh, he doesn't have gloves.
Yeah, without the gloves, he can't access the second part yet.
So there's so many things in each dungeon to remember how to finish them.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of few items you only use once in these dungeons, and sometimes it can really mess your routing up if you forget about them. Gab finding himself a bloomerang.
I think the routing is probably better in the back of the minds of the racers. Because they're the ones that are having to think of where they're going.
Well, often it depends on what gamble they want to take and what it's available to them. I expect for Aaron to take these 3 chests and go into Eastern.
Oh, especially with the bow and the hookshot.
Yep, with the bow now, he has a very good incentive to go check Eastern since he can complete it.
It's like he's thinking about it because Eastern is a pendant, but it is Green Pendant and it is also Eastern Palace, which has been very has at least something a lot of the time. Oh, we got Blue Kirby over on Gab's side.
Now, one thing we might see soon from Aaron too is going to check Zora. Although he doesn't have quite enough rupees to do it, he hasn't done the Julian cave himself.
Right.
And with the Moon Pearl, he could fake flippers himself into the Waterfall Cave, checking 2 more locations.
Yeah, so it depends on if Aaron gets more money here or whether or not once Gab picks up a 300 somewhere, if which one goes to Zora first. Yeah, so far not so much from Eastern.
Yep, Eastern so far has been pretty much nothing useful, but could all change with a single item.
Kirby's sprite is so small.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's just so funny looking at it. Oh, a single green rupee.
Still not paying off, but decides to go forward and take his Queen Pendant. Maybe Sashala will have a good reward.
Mm-hmm. It's a little low on arrows though, so hopefully he'll pick some up before getting to Armos.
Should be fine, as the last pots before the room with Armos has a lot of arrows there.
Ah, yes, this room. I always forget. Yeah, 22 would definitely be enough.
And if he ever gets low enough on arrows, he still have his boomerang, although it is very slow.
Does boomerang damage Armos?
Yes, it does.
That's a thing I didn't know. Oh, Gab is taking the fish on a ride on Kirby's umbrella.
Kirby just can't help it.
I didn't see if Armos Knights had a item or not.
I believe he didn't have something useful, at least.
Oh, and just a full heart from the green pendant. Probably not something you want to see for a pendant dungeon.
Yeah, so doing Eastern didn't quite pay off for him, but Sashala's hut did have a lot of items in it, notably the bow and the hook shot, I believe.
Yep. So that opens up pretty much all of Light World Death Mountain. Oh, but it's going to Aghanim.
Which is not a bad gamble, considering that when he comes on top of the pyramid, he'll be able to check that catfish, and he'll be able to do all of Palace of Darkness since he has the bow and the hammer. And
True.
he won't have any trouble with the dark rooms since he has lamp.
That's pretty interesting. I guess he's saving Death Mountain for when he needs to go there, I guess.
Still doesn't have the glove to enter the Death Mountain, though.
That's true. I keep on forgetting you need gloves to get to Death Mountain. I'm dumb.
Yeah, there's a big old rock there. So
there's a rock there. My brain is out when I'm not the one playing.
But since he has the hookshot, he might be able to access a lot of the Dark World by crossing the gap near the broken bridge.
Mm-hmm. You need flickers for that, though.
Well,
you can still get down with the hammer. Although, no, I don't think they can get to Thieves Town quite yet.
Well, he does have the hookshot, so he can hookshot across.
Oh yeah, with the okay, he's got the hammer.
Yep, he requires either the hammer or the gloves.
or the flippers.
Yep,
more
true.
things I forget.
There's a lot of subtle ways in this game to go across different places. It's quite difficult to remember all of them.
Yeah, grabbing his bow and hookshot. See if he decides to do Eastern as well. It looks like he might. Let's see, how many blue balls will we get from Aghanim? Oh, there's the first one.
And the second one.
And the third right after. Jeez. Wow, was that just 3 blue balls in a row?
Seems like the wizard isn't playing nice today.
And down he goes. And Aaron's spinning with him.
Pyramid only has another full heart.
See, 5 in Skullwoods, and Swamp is a pendant, and the rest are crystals. So that makes the mirror that they have not technically required so far.
That's true. for all intents of accessing a dungeon. Now, Palace of Darkness is a good gamble to go early on if you're looking for items, as it has up to 5 treasures in it. And since he has every item to complete it, it's a good idea.
Yep.
Gab is still trekking to Eastern Palace, but unfortunately there's no valuable item in here, and the pendant is only a full heart, so he'll be, well, I would say not that behind, because Aaron has done the same thing. On the same pace.
Yep. They did find the cape here, but it may or may not be useful.
That's true, I forgot about that. That may be required. We'll see later about that.
Nothing but lots of keys. Piles of keys. Uh-oh, looks like Gab ran out of arrows. Oh, but taking him out with the fire rod. Nice.
I like that stretch so much. Bonking back up there.
Yeah. Ooh, and tempered already. Nice.
33 minutes in, and they already have a tempered sword. They're gonna make quick work of any bosses that get in their way.
Definitely. Even faster if they get silver soon.
Aaron decided to farm a few rupees here. A very good idea if he plans on looking at Sora soon enough.
Yep, he's got just enough for Zora now.
Now he definitely has enough.
A little bit of time wasted grabbing the money now. Just a little.
Well, now he has enough too for the chest mini game and the digging game.
Yeah, but it's still not that much more. Well, it looks like he hasn't found anything other than Tempers and Palace of Darkness, and now he's on his way to Helmasaur. I wasn't counting, so I don't know if Helmasaur has an item or not.
He should have one, as he already has all the dungeon items.
Oh, true.
Gab soon going into the sewers, he'll be able to find his hammer.
Yep. Where was Moonpearl? God. Because it doesn't look like Gab has it right now.
I don't quite remember where Moonpearl was. Was it Ice Cave?
Lantern was Ice Cave.
Oh yeah, that's right. Aaron making quick work of Helmasaur.
Yep.
Is rewarded with couch cash.
And now that Gab has the book, probably gonna make his way over to Desert.
Ah yes, and that's where Moonpearl was.
Oh yeah, that's definitely where it was. It's unfortunate that you usually want to exhaust pretty much all your choices before you do Aghanim. So there'll still be a ways yet before Gab starts catching up. Because just 1 or 2 items will let you avoid Aghanim. Like the gloves.
Yep, we still haven't found them. They're very well hidden this scene.
Well, we're about to see Hype Cave, probably.
Now I hope it really is a Hype Cave. It has been a bit disappointing in this version.
For sure. It's also got access to the mushroom. Oh, there's Fire Rod, Ice Rod. Wait, yeah, okay. I can't see which
There's
one.
A-Rod.
And there's the other rod from the one that we had earlier. There's also a mushroom on Hylia Island. Oh, but he doesn't have flippers yet. So instead of checking, you could have checked the Haunted Grove or Stump Kid, but probably wants to go to Thieves Town because there's a lot more things to check there.
Also could have checked the Bombus tablet.
That's true. But those are probably best done a little bit later. They have a little more movement than running down from Aghanim. or the tower. Pyramid, even.
Yeah, when they have done everything, including Skullwoods and Thieves Town, they might go back down from Kakriko Village.
This way is a nice way to route in all the King's Tomb and the Graveyard Ledge, and probably check for Bumper Cave because I do have cave. It's a lot less backtracking.
Oh, it looks like Aaron's gonna check Bumper Cave.
Oh, just a piece of art. I assume Gab's finally exhausted all of his options and he's gonna go to Aghanim now.
Yeah, especially in the beginning like that, when you're looking at only a couple of locations that are left, and you know there's a lot of locations in the Dark World, you might as well just unlock Aghanim. It is a small time loss if it's not the only way you can access it, but sometimes it's a gamble.
I missed that, but Sea Sheep House had a bottle which Aaron took straight to Sick Kid. And that's pretty much like the perfect timing to do that if you've got the mirror.
Yeah, I was quite lucky on it.
Oh, and there's the flippers. So that opens up getting the mushroom on the island.
And a way to get to Zora without going to fake flippers.
Yeah. Marissa turns into a mushroom.
I was wondering why. Then I remembered, oh yeah, she's a witch.
Okay, nothing much at top of Thieves Town.
Aaron going quickly through the rooms of Thieves Town, doing fairly well so far.
Yeah, I looked away for a second and looked back and he's already up here. Yeah, going for the up-down ratifying item, which is a little dangerous because he, when he throws out the blue balls, when you hit it, it explodes in 6 different directions, and up and down is one of those directions you'll get hit. And see, like, if you go on the side, you don't get hit like that. So I'm not sure if we counted right, but I think blind has the last item. Baker's job is a piece of cake. Oh, blind. I'm blinded at the last item. Unfortunately, it's just 20 rupees.
At least he got a crystal out of it.
Yep. Aaron probably trying to go to Skullwoods, but realized there's a rock in his way. It's pretty unusual to get this far into the Dark World without having any lift upgrade at all.
Fortunately for him, version 26 tend to favor Skullwoods to have often a progression item in it.
Yep. Usually something or other. Okay. Just a lot more money. They're not going to be hurting if they have the flute and some empty potion bottles.
And getting this much money early could indicate that Zora does have something interesting.
That's true.
Gab pretty much going toe-to-toe with Aaron, doing the same path as he does, doing Palace of Darkness.
Yep, he pretty much doesn't have much of a choice. Could have went up to Catfish and... or not Catfish, can't be Catfish. Could have went up the same route to do Thieves Town and stuff, but there's 5 items here. It's still, pretty appealing. unfortunately, we know that the only thing here was a sword upgrade.
Which will help them on the long run save a bit of time, but not progress through the scene.
And Skullwood's second item was Quake. And they still can't access either Mire or T-Rock to know if that's even useful.
But now they have 2 medallions, which gives them more chance to be useful.
Well, it looks like you're getting a pedestal check. Might as well, since you're right here with the mirror in the book. Oh, and it's just the red mail. Something I'm pretty sure most runners would need.
Indeed. It's still a very good item, but not 3 dungeons to go through good.
There's very few items that you would want a pendant for, or is that pedestal for, that you, like, say, sword upgrade, or shield upgrade, or mail upgrade. You wouldn't want any of those. Unless the only one that could be possibly required would be a sword. Having a sword on the pedestal, not fun.
Yes, especially if it's a master sword and both the other swords are in Ganon's tower.
Yeah. I've had one where there's a sword on the pedestal and sword in Ganon's tower, but other than that, I had master sword. I wonder if the seed will give them butter pretty soon.
Aaron going through Mothula very fast.
This is definitely a nice fight. Didn't even lose a lot of health. That's pretty cool.
It's a rather difficult fight too, as when Mothula is hit into spikes, his damage is getting overwritten by the spikes, and he takes no damage from the spikes. Fortunately, he got through it just fine.
Nice programming. I wonder if there would be a way to fix that.
We'll get Vitor on it quick enough.
Oh no, Gag gets a death in Palace of Darkness. If I'm not mistaken, was it an intentional death warp? Okay. I wasn't entirely sure, because he does have the mirror, but he was on low on hearts, so. Oh, is that 3 scoops of the shovel?
That was pretty fast.
I looked over, I saw him run away. Still no lift upgrade. I'm gonna guess that Stumpy has one. Maybe. Nope. Jesus, where are they expected to go?
Seeing how this is going on, maybe it's in the Bombos tablet, or maybe he'll have to go inside of Swamp Palace to find his lift upgrade.
Yeah, let's see. Looks like Aaron's fixing to check Swamp Palace, or not. I'm gonna check Bombos, you're right. Because again, Swamp is a pendant, might not want to go in there. I'm still gambling on Mushroom having something. The mushroom on Hylia Island.
That's true. That's an item that he still hasn't checked.
And Gab takes out Allosaur with not much problem.
Aaron finding a measly 20 rupees in the first chest.
Looks like he was setting up for one of my favorite hammer dashes, but
Yeah, it's a hard one to get, especially with everything flying around.
I'm interested to see where Gab is going. Looks like he might be going to the other side. Remembering that he doesn't have gloves. Still haven't seen them. It's real odd seeing three Dark World dungeons completed on Aaron's side and still no gloves.
Yeah, that's very rare.
And since Aaron's looking for something, he's going left side of Swamp first.
Remembers not to flood a key. That's good on him.
Yeah. I've almost done that once.
I actually did it in a qualifier race.
Oh no. And that's hard to reset.
Yep, well, that's a lesson learned. It's the kind of mistake you do once and remember it.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if going upside paid off at all. 10 arrows, no. And the big key.
At least you got the big key here, so you won't have to make a detour back to the center.
Yeah. It's always nice not to have to do. Looks like Gab is doing Skullwoods before doing these down. Oof. It's okay, there's still 3 chests and Argus to go. I'm not sure how many items are left, but...
I'm hoping for a shovel here.
Oof. It's looking more bleak and more bleak. Oh no! And the map is on Argus. There was nothing in Swamp except for... Was it Quake, or is that Quake somewhere else?
I think Quake was somewhere else.
Jesus.
Yes, it was quite a bad dungeon, but
6 items and nothing in it.
Yeah, that's rare. Deciding on finally checking the mushroom. Well, getting the mushroom at least.
Probably going to Zora now. Now that he's filled up with money and can get the waterfall berry and everything.
And as somebody in chat pointing out, Quake was in Skullwoods, as Gab just found his.
40 bucks. Have not seen much of anything worth in that new chest location. Oh, and there's nothing.
Zora still having nothing. This is... Ooh, there's a lot of...
So,
there's not a lot...
The mushroom has to have something. Ice Rock was in Thieves Town, I believe. Was it? Wait. No, it wasn't. Wait. I'm confused now.
There was a rod inside Hype Cave.
Oh yeah, Hype Cave. That's what Cliff said. Yeah, Gab did not go down to Hype Cave. Only Aaron's done it.
Gab getting trolled by a small jellyfish.
Oh no. There is the first blow. That's what I was thinking.
Wow. And you called it too, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember when, but at one point I was like, there's the only place it could be is the mushroom. That's when I completely forgot about Bombo's tablet and Swamp. With Swamp making more sense after thinking about it, but Jesus, there's nothing there.
This seed trolled them long enough, I believe, as now Aaron can go up Death Mountain and
Finally.
find a lot more locations.
Well, probably having the second lift upgrade somewhere up there, so maybe not have to go down the mountain for a while. It's about to become a mountain man. I guess mitts on Spectacle Rock.
Well, since they found the cape early on, I'm gonna say Spike Cave.
Ugh. That's no fun to get out of, and then continue on your way.
True, but Aaron did rescue the old man, so he'll be able to get back here soon enough.
Oh, I was wrong. It's probably going to be in here. Oh, and it decides to go the other side first. Oh no, death at Mothula for Gab.
Yeah, Mothula is a very hard boss in my opinion. Can take quite a while to get it right.
Yeah. And deciding, screw it, I don't want to do that right this immediate second, so I'm gonna go check pedestal, which is just closed. Another single rupee. Oh, there's the mitts.
There we go.
Finally. Just in time to do Turtle Rock. And the Cave Umbrella. Nice. I find that's only useful for blind.
Could be useful for a laser bridge in Turtle Rock too, as it gives a bit less magic than the cape.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That is cool. I didn't know that. Did I miss whatever that was on the island? Oh, it's a red boomerang. And watch this be Bombos. Nope, this either. So you can go ahead and hop right in here and beat Trinex if he wants. Which is not too bad to do for other stuff because, well, while you're still looking for other things, because go moding T-Rock isn't much faster than full clearing it, so might as well.
Yeah, and it still has a few dungeons in it. I believe there's 4 in Turtle Rock.
I think there's 5 items, and plus 1 in Mimic Cave if you got the mirror.
Right.
Yeah, it's got his. Yeah. His flippers.
That was a nice strategic use of the cape by Aaron. Now let's hope he doesn't get too trolled by the chain chomps. They do quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of people die to them a lot recently. Looks like I got through just A-okay. Oh, we got our mushroom again. Yep, it's kind of low on hearts right now.
Yeah, he needs to be careful around these frogs. They do hurt.
Yeah, they do a full heart with Bull Mill. Trying to see if there's hearts in those spots, but unfortunately there's not. Alright, and we're gonna see what's in the Mimic Cave. Nothing!
Keeping with the theme of this seed so far, not giving much to the players.
Yeah.
Oh, fair in a bottle. I'll take it.
Useful to have, definitely. So what are they missing still? They've got... all they really need right now is, flute.
Yep, the flute to be able to access Meyer.
And,
oh, and that's right.
yeah, potentially bombos.
Aaron deciding to open up the passage into a rock. It's a pretty good idea as it makes the trip back to fighting Trinex a lot shorter.
Yeah. Bug net. Always useful. Ooh, nothing. Although I did just see someone do for the first time, when you go out the safety door, if you mirror to the light world, and inside the cave there's 2 fairies.
Oh, really? Did not know that.
I didn't know until I saw someone do that. I was like, holy crap, that's really useful, especially if you're low on hearts and safeties. And Gab taking blind out with cape strats.
Now, Trinix should hold an item.
Gab a little frustrated that Thieves Town had absolutely nothing. Ooh, just Red Ruby. That's okay, we still got Desert Palace and Ice Palace to do before needing to go to Mire.
And I believe Aaron hasn't done Hookshot Cave yet, too.
That's true.
And the 2 chests lower in Super Bunny Cave.
Right, he came over to T-Rock and immediately did it. Oh, I missed that. Gab apparently dug the letters H and I. And getting the dreaded mirror bonk. It's always hard to know where you'll be in the other world.
Nothing inside Hookshot Cave.
Well, it wasn't too far out of the way. Now, is Aaron gonna go to Hera at all?
That's true. Maybe Hera has something in it. Or it could be inside the Ether tablet, too.
True. Oh, deciding against it. Hera, I think, is the shortest dungeon? Or is that desert? But it's also a trek up there.
Yeah, especially if he has to go downstairs to see what's there.
Yeah.
Although the tile room, when you have the right setup, can be a good break.
Looks like he's going to Ice Palace. He probably left and not did Hera because Hera is a pendant. He definitely seems reluctant to do pendants. Although he did do Swamp, never mind.
And he also did Eastern.
Not Eastern, yeah. At that point, there's like almost no choice if you didn't want to do Aghanim. Ooh, Gabby going into swamp.
And he gets the hammer dash.
Nice.
These runners seems to, despite the time difference between them, they seem to have a very same routing.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if not for the Gab's technical issues, he's pretty much been following Aaron's steps, step for step. So it's come down to execution, mostly.
Aaron trying his hand at the bomb jump.
And he nails it.
Good job, especially with a different sprite than the Link. It's kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah, as I've started to do bomb jumps with only using one sprite. I used to look around to switch, but I just stick with one for now.
I completely understand that. I myself, I mostly use the purple chest.
Oh, wow, that's gotta be a hard one to use. Ooh, half magic. That's nice to find right before Cold Stare.
Yep, especially without bombos.
And Aaron is making Ice Palace look really easy. Despite it being the bane of my existence.
Indeed, Ice Palace is quite a hard dungeon to master. Especially with all the ice physics.
There's another item. I think he picked up one item so far, so that's the second one.
And here's the boss key.
And of course the big key has the big chest. And they have something. And there's the flute.
Oh, there we go.
So AaronDobbe is in go mode. Maybe. Unless Myra's combo's locked. Good call, New Life. But it's unlikely, but still possible. Sure, yeah, Schrodinger's go mode.
Now, let's hope it's not locked with bombos. I think these players have been trolled enough in here.
Yeah, he makes quick work of Polster. Wow.
Very well done.
Well, saved and quit in the Dark World, so. It's one thing that's hard to remember with Aghanim defeats is if you're in the Dark World and you have a mirror, if you save and quit, you'll be at the top of the tower. What he probably meant to do is go to the Sanctuary to start up his flute.
And it looks like Gab decided to defeat Argus after all, even if he didn't have any item.
Yeah, he probably miscounted, maybe.
Either that or he really wants that red mail.
Maybe. As soon as he gets his mitts from the mushroom, we'll see if he goes up and beats her as well. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see what it takes to open Mire. It is Ether. Same as Turtle Rock.
Finally, a bit of luck.
Now, is it for real, Skull Mode?
At least they got to have go mode in Mire, as it's quite a long dungeon if you're looking for items in this one.
Yeah. Still depends on where you find the big key, but it's nice not to have to look for everything else.
Gab is going to buy some very expensive bombs.
And he throws he's giving those bombs back.
That is the proper reaction.
Good job. Hopefully he swings are right here. Yep, and onward to the witch. With guards everywhere. Jeez.
Yeah, it's one of the side effects of defeating Aghanim. Yeah, the light world changes and it's much more difficult to travel in it, since there are all these new red guards all over the place.
Unfortunately. And there's the there's the gloves things. I'm happy about it. Poor Gab. Right, let's see what the big key chest has. It has not the big key. Just when you think you can go mode Meyer, it says no. I'm gonna put the big key in the last chest you check.
Seems that this seed wanted the last laugh after all.
Yeah. And there it is.
Aaron will still need to be a bit careful as he is only on 3 hearts.
Right.
And the dead rock blocking Gab.
The dead rock block. Absolute worst. Nice sniping with the Canis Moria on Aaron's side. Looks like we're going to see some cave strats from Aaron on Vitreous.
And also cape strats on Gab's side.
Yeah.
He's going into Spike Cave.
But plenty of magic for it, I think. Yep. And just $20.
Aaron will now be able to quickly go into desert and finish it.
Yep, he's well on the way to heading for the Gang Tower. He's got the big key already, he just needs to jump in here.
And since he has Tempered Sword and a Fire Rod and a bow, he'll make quick work of the land moss. And caught a fairy just in case. It's a good safety to going up Ganon's Tower. The gauntlet can be a bit daunting sometimes.
see if Gab does anything else when we get the mitts. Nope, okay. Let's work out some of the frustration of the earlier ones.
Aaron picking up his final crystal. He'll be soon going up Death Mountain to do Ganon's Tower.
So, any guesses as to where the key will be?
Ah yes, that is tradition in any randomizer races. We try to guess where the big key is. I always try to guess for the second chest. That is because it makes for a very, very short Ganon's Tower.
Yeah. Clifford says Bob.
That's a very nice emote.
I might go with... Might go... I'm gonna go Compass Room. Pushing right side first. And no key, so I can't actually go to the right side.
And it's not in the second chest.
Okay. There's Bombos. Oh, I've done that many, many times. Oh no! I had to do that room once without the cane, and I was lost as to what to do.
I tend to use the boomerang in this one.
I didn't have the blue boomerang either. I had the red one, and it was very hard for me to control.
Yeah, the red one, it goes further, and it's not a good thing for once.
I just ended up using bombs, like a pleb. And nothing in the rando room.
Maybe Bob is holding on to the big key.
Maybe? Maybe? Aaron getting bullied by Bob. And Aaron making quick work of ice armors. Another very nice. It looks like the key is on the right side.
Let's hope it's not in the tile room.
Yeah, I'm hoping for not that.
Get through the torch room pretty fast.
And this is where I think. Yep, there it is. Oh, and the mirror shield.
Definitely don't blame him for wanting to open a few more chests, as they don't have silver yet.
Yeah. So where could silvers be? That Aaron hadn't checked. Hera?
They could be at Magic Bat or Shovel Spot.
Yeah, either of those. Could be tile room.
Could be in Validation Chest.
Yep, could still find it. Whoa, trapped a lot of spikes in there. Oh no! Oh, he's got some fairies, he's fine. Looks like Aaron is doing fine with gauntlets so far.
Yes, it's not an easy place to be in. These rooms all have a few enemies that randomly move around, and they have conveyor belts, ice floors, lasers, fireballs, everything is thrown into the mix.
It's definitely the beamos that make the hardest enemies there. And I really wish he had powder there to get the fairy. Unfortunately, doesn't.
I believe he still has a fairy from one of the bottles.
Yep. Still, a fairy is only limited to heal. I hadn't seen the cane the cane block knock the wizard up like that before. Unfortunately, he's going to need to get an extra key here. Oh, there's a shovel. Let's try and carefully not to get hit again.
Yeah, you want to keep a few hearts available because one of the hardest bosses is coming up.
Yep.
Troll Lord 2.
At least it's usually not him hurting you much. As soon as you get one hit in, it probably knocks you off. Oh, no,
Yeah.
he got 2 hits in this time.
With the spikes downstairs.
Oh no! Oh, he's got a fairy. God, it scares me every time. Don't do that to my heart. Ow.
And that's why they call him the Great Equalizer. And down goes the burger snake.
He just used up all his bombs. Alright, he threaded the needle.
Got through the hard part. Now there's only Agahnim 2 left, and of course Ganon.
Yep. Which it looks like he's gonna have to be doing a silver list. Ooh, nice triple. Dang, that was a nice clean Agahnim.
Yeah, that was very fast. Oh no, Gabby, he ran out of magic.
Oops. And he's got a fairy too, so we'll have to do that. Oh no, he already used it, I guess. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he hasn't gotten half magic yet, because half magic was in Ice Palace. And Trinix is a hard boss to if you don't have half magic and you're not confident with shooting him. Oh,
Ooh,
and
Aaron.
Aaron's only on 1 heart.
Decides to use cape strats, which is definitely useful.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't notice he still had another fairy. Oh, he gets hit by that dreaded fire bat and spins around. It's got such a long range. And when you're stunned, you can't do anything about it. In the light world.
He gets the glitch, so it's gonna make this fight a lot easier.
Yep. Oh no, Gabisver's down again. Like, slow and steady's gonna have to do it for Aaron, but he's gonna have to get just a little bit closer to Ganon. It's hard to get those shots in.
Doing well so far.
He's gotta be careful not to like back up into any of the fire bats, because I've died that way before.
Still has plenty magic.
Yeah, I got to the last phase of Trinax finally. It's got 2 hearts left, but you can do it. This is the easy part. Oh, so close. There we go. And Trinax is taken down. Oh, that was close. And Aaron has beaten Ganon. With an official SRL time of 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 23 seconds. That was a nice, clean, sliverless fight. And it looks like now that Gab has his gloves, he's going to go up to Catfish. Meanwhile, looks like we're going to get Aaron in for an interview. Hello, and congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
So, how's that seed?
Oh man, that I think I might have got about 20 of the 28 red rupees all in a row at about the 30-minute to 40-minute mark of the seed, and I was starting to get really salty about it. I mean, the seed wasn't that bad. I just was a little nervous after finding out that I had got the gloves at the exact last place I could have found them.
Yeah. And gloves at, what was it, an hour and 5 minutes for you?
Yeah, something like that. And like they weren't in a very very approachable place either.
Yeah.
Yeah, the seed was quite generous early on, but then it turned quite sour when you couldn't find the gloves anywhere.
Yep. But I mean, it was a reasonably quick seed. I think. Unfortunately, I took the completely unnecessary and unhelpful trip to Swamp Palace, but if I hadn't done that, this would have been a very, very quick time, even with my less than optimal Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, but you're not very at fault. I mean, going to Swamp Palace as it has 6 treasures and it wasn't a bad gamble per se. Just the seed didn't want you to find anything useful.
Yep, and unfortunately, it's just the way the game goes sometimes.
Yeah. Looks like Gab is just now going into Ice Palace for the first time.
Yeah, Gab has, for the most part, been following the exact same route you have. With maybe a small difference by going into Skullwoods first and then Thieves Town.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this seed didn't really offer a lot of choices in terms of that. There was like, except for sort of the middle to the end, there was like always a crystal dungeon to go to, even without the myths. So it's not too surprising.
Yeah, despite everything, I think your routing wasn't that bad. Especially near the end when you were in go mode, you were precise and went exactly everywhere you were supposed to.
Hey, well, thank you.
And the unknown hat sleeps again.
The unknown hat.
Why is it called that?
I think it's because it's a male upgrade, so you don't know exactly what color it's going to be until you pick it up.
I guess.
I know back in 8.18 they like had separate names. I think like one was the banana hat and the other was the eggplant hat.
So unfortunately, Gab had a power outage near the beginning.
Oh no.
And he had to restart completely.
Yeah, I saw the quit message in IRC, but I thought that might have just been an automatic logout or something.
No, came back that he had a power outage, so he had to restart and lost, I think, 15 minutes starting out.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But he decided to keep on going.
He's been doing fairly well since then.
So, let's see, was the... Where do you think the silver arrows were?
Yeah, where were the silver arrows? They said Light World, huh? Where hadn't I been?
Digging spot.
If I had, yeah, digging spot is possible. That's for sure. I don't know if if Gab checked the Ether tablet, because I didn't do that.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, so I guess it had to be Ether tablet, or Digging Spot, or Checkerboard Cave, or Bat or Smiths.
Someone checked Checkerboard Cave, I think. Or maybe that was in the last race I tracked for.
Yeah, I think it might have been another race because Aaron didn't go there, and Gab still doesn't have the flute.
Okay, it must have been the last race. They're I've been watching and trying to comment on a bunch of races, so
Yeah,
blurring all together.
Yeah, they can all blur together sometimes. I know that for sure.
So yeah, Checkerboard Cave is another area I could be in. Oh, this one stands out because there was no progression in school. Yeah,
that stung a little bit, and especially so because it was part of the chain of red rupees I had mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it had Quake, but not even Myra ended up being Quake, which is something we don't see a lot lately. It's been Skullwoods has been usually pretty good to everyone.
Well, at least the seed gave you a few swords early.
Yeah, that's for sure. I was really happy when I took the mini gamble on doing the race without looking and saw the Master Sword there. That was a nice start.
Yeah, for sure. I think Gabby's just about to get. Oh wait, no. Where's the flute? I forgot.
I think it was in the spike room chest, the one right below here.
But yeah, that's where it is.
A little bit of anger at that chest. That's understandable.
Yeah. When he paid 500 rupees for 3 bombs at Zora, he threw them all back at him.
That's good.
Which is the appropriate response.
It was the same thing with the power gloves, I believe.
Yeah, he didn't pick them up and he started bombing them. Yeah, I don't think I've seen just any lift upgrade so late as this.
Yeah, that is very unusual. I don't know if anyone noticed, but when I was in Thieves Town, I did a couple things where I was trying to lift things that I couldn't because I'm just not used to going there without any gloves at all.
Right. Usually even just to get into the Dark World, you got one lift upgrade at least.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way in Thieves Town, that you could do it without any gloves.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit more annoying because you have to fight in that one room.
Yep.
Go around the long way at least once.
Okay, first off should be maybe picking up or activating flute. Oh, and he remembered that if you save and quit in the Dark World, you go to the tower. Or
Yeah.
the pyramid.
And that's
I
another
never-
thing. That's another thing that I got stuck on a bit because I'm also not used to having fought Aghanim. Like,
Yeah, it trips up a lot of people.
yeah, I feel like every version of the randomizer that comes out seems to make the Aghanim requirement a little less likely. I'm not sure why that is.
You made it work though. Just running down to the bottom of the pyramid and going by the castle.
Yep. It's that screen of the forest just west of the castle I sometimes call the most useless screen in the game, but it was useful today.
Yeah, there's like almost never a reason to go there.
I think the NMG route goes through it, but I almost never see it in a randomizer. Because it's usually easier to just save and quit somewhere.
Oh, he somehow bombed past the duck.
No, duck dodgers.
Let's see if he's gonna have any better luck with trying to pick out where the big key is.
Yeah, Skullwoods is so weird. Sorry, I mean, not Skullwoods, Misery Mire. It's so weird.
Yeah, I've actually seen the big key in that chest a lot.
Yeah, sometimes I consider changing my route and checking that chest out earlier.
Yeah, it's still not one I want to check
Yeah.
soon, but it's in the back of my mind like, if I don't check it, it's going to be there. If I don't check it, it's going to be there. Great, it's there. Awesome.
Yeah.
I was going to say, good thing he came in with sword slashes. Sword beams, that's what the word is.
Yeah, that certainly makes it easier.
Yeah. Ooh, nice dodge.
Yeah, that was nice.
Now, I do have to say though, Aaron, I'm a little bit disappointed because you did have the net and did not use it against Aghanim.
Oh man, I might have done that, but as I said before, my Ganis tower up to that point was pretty bad, and I was starting to feel a little bit of pressure. So I had no idea where my opponent was, of course. So I didn't want to take any risks.
Was this your first race?
First race of the tournament, yeah.
Now, I can understand this very much. Especially in the first races, you don't quite know where your opponent's like level is, and
Right.
you don't know how you fare against them. It's quite stressing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, in the back of my mind, I knew that the Swamp Palace trip was a pretty huge error.
Yeah.
But as I got closer to the end, I started feeling a little better about it because, like, obviously I would have lost so much time if my opponent hadn't done that. That the closer I got to the end, it seemed the more likely that my opponent did the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, from a routing perspective, it was a pretty good decision to go there. I mean, 6 treasures is a lot better than checking single locations here and there.
Right, that's for sure.
Especially the mushroom on the island.
Yeah, I know. I have to go to the mushroom on the island and then go to the witch's hut to pick up your gloves. It's
Ridiculous.
very annoying.
Those fetch quest items. I had my first race yesterday and I did the exact opposite. I went to check these fetch quests as soon as I could and they held nothing but rupees.
No, that's no good.
That's what shows you that in Randomizer, anything can go.
Mm-hmm.
It's really part of the charm too, where anytime you make a gamble, it can pay off or not at all.
Yeah, it's certainly a huge part of the fun. The fact that by making the right decisions, you can account for perhaps an execution gap between you and your opponent. Really makes it a sort of anything goes kind of thing.
Okay, I'm not having the big key yet. Gonna get it right here. Sometimes it's easy to forget that chest even exists.
Yeah, the little one. It's,
Like, you always go down there first, and you're like, oh wait, I can't get to it. And then you have to go all the way to the other side and hit the switch, and then go all the way back. And sometimes that trip just blinks it out of your mind.
yeah, I know there's a route that a lot of newer runners, at least back when I was new and a lot of people were new, that seemed pretty natural, where you would get the key under the pot and then go north to the room that looks like a fish, and then hit the switch there, and then you end up hitting that particular chest first.
Oh yeah, there's a switch there, isn't there? I always forget about that room.
Yeah.
Because there is a key in there as well.
So you can route out of there. But I think, at least it seems to me, that going to hit the switch in the southwest is a lot quicker on average.
Yeah. It's running a little low on health. I don't know how many berries or potions he still has.
Maybe he'll resort to cape strats.
Yeah, that's true. Makes it really a lot easier.
Yeah, I think I had to do the same thing, if I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shame. Vitreous is an awful boss to die at.
Yep, that's absolutely true.
Oh, looks like he's gone bow strats. And then decides against it.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
I don't like doing bow strats without silvers here. It's,
It's probably like, take one look, it's like, this isn't as, says it doesn't go as well as, as silvers. At least you can keep him still locked with the bow. Alright, and just a quick dip into desert to finish off Limblums, and he's up to Gabisver.
Not quite yet. He'll need to go finish up Matcha. He had a problem with that.
That's true. I forgot about that. Oh, now that he's got half magic, shouldn't be too hard.
Oh yeah, especially now. Half magic, tempered sword, blue mail should do it quite easily.
I should learn to read tracker now that I did a tracker earlier. And even with the moles with half magic and fire rod, too hard.
All you gotta do is light them up.
Yep. Alright, let's wish him luck on his molecular rematch.
Well, good luck. Sure, it'll be a lot easier this time.
Yeah.
Especially if I went to Skullwoods earlier than I did. I can imagine having trouble with Mothula the first time. I'm certainly a boss that I'm not good at.
Yeah.
It is a difficult boss overall, with its random patterns and the floor that moves around, the spikes that moves around.
Mm-hmm. So the fact that the primary source of damage, which is the spikes in the room, aren't even reduced by your mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't blow the torches out by swinging the sword around them.
Wow, the spikes are not being nice.
Yeah, are they ever nice?
There we go. Mothula down.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
Now I want to get a sour. Oh no, the card knocked him out.
So rude.
Oh, right at the last second, too. That's why I usually like to step a bit to the left before warping out of Skullwoods, just so that guy doesn't see me.
Filling up on safeties and on his way.
Man. Everyone's favorite enemy, the Dead Rocks, causing trouble again.
I've seen them be worse, but man, they're so mean.
Oh, he got the strat with the hook shot.
Nice. That's a fun one.
I mess that one up all the time, even if I have like so much that I should remember when I have mirror that it's easier to do it with mirror. God.
Yeah. Until recently, I had a lot of trouble with that one too. I think I was just trying to set it up from the wrong horizontal position, which is why I kept dropping it.
Yeah, I forgot. There's no key on the right side. Sucks. Man, it's just the worst when I put the key over there, but then they didn't give you the small key to go over there with works.
Yeah, it's pretty irritating. I don't usually like to go right side first anyway. I don't know, maybe it's a habit that I should be breaking.
I've been doing it that way recently. Apparently that's the new meta I've heard. I don't know what that means, but it's short over there. So why not?
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah. Pretty much. During my race. Wait, did I check? I can't remember if I checked tile room. No, I did that during just a regular race. I checked tile room first just cause, and the big key was in there.
Nice.
I was already like 15 minutes in last place, but eh.
I suppose there's no better time to do it.
Yeah, I was like, it's not gonna get me done any quicker, or get me in the first any quicker.
Ah, yes, the tile room. One of the races I commented on had the big key there, and both racers did the entire tower, both sides, before going there. Not surprisingly, of course.
Yeah. And the only time I'll do it is like, when I go, just screw it. And I'll do tile room just cause. I was going to in my tournament race, but I got wall mastered, and it ended up being a sword when we had master sword to fight Ganon.
Well, it's not a bad upgrade.
Yeah. Oh no, he killed Bob.
Was the heart piece worth murdering an innocent anti-fairy?
We'll ask him an interview.
Yeah, to decide to keep going after a time loss of that big in nature, very admirable.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh wow. That's a
Team
nice
Tower.
bunny sprite.
Oh, what was it? I missed it.
Oh, it was
Meta
Meta
Knight.
Knight.
Oh, nice.
Suppose that makes sense.
What will Tyrone give him? A key. Unfortunate. Although it means technically if you went straight right and hoped for a key at Tyler Room, you would have made it. Why does Kirby look like Waddle Dee when he gets hurt? I just noticed that.
There goes Kirby's face.
He just needs to look down at us.
It's impressive. The little guy can hold that thing.
Nah, there it is. The sword is funny looking too with him.
When he's like lifting stuff up, is that the umbrella that he's holding?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cute.
I hate this mimic room. It's like, yeah, you've got mirror shields, but there's also BMOs that you can't block. It just goes, ow. Ow.
Mirror shield
Ow.
is great. It blocks every laser in the game except these ones.
Yeah. I bottle one fairy and grab the other. Nice.
All set up for Ganon. Ooh, he needs to be careful with that magic usage. You still need to go through a few lamp rooms.
Yeah. He has heated by potions.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But only 2, because he's only got 1 other potion, because I don't know where he missed the other ones. I'm guessing he's banking on a full magic like that one. There's usually at least one somewhere. And how
Nice
did that
room.
even hit?
Yeah, the hitbox on that skeleton impresses me every time.
Yeah.
It's a good thing he has a potion. He used everything there in the Landmo fight.
Yep. Nice, got them all in 1 slash. Well, looks like he's gonna try to do it without filling up. He's got enough if he uses the lamp for all 3 or 4. Actually, he might have enough for the lamp and the pyro.
Yeah, then you can get the free refill in the next room. It doesn't have to burn a potion.
Nice. The strategy is strategizing. And there's that shovel that could possibly lead to to silvers.
I don't know if Gab knows how to do a silverless.
Not sure. But we'll see, I guess.
And looks like Moldon played nice.
Ooh, careful, careful. Jeez. It's a good thing he's got a fairy.
Oh, the myth text.
And Aghanim 2 down. Well, whether or not you know silvers, he's going in there. Or silver less. Oh, and he had another fairy that I didn't know about.
Oh yeah, that's true. I do remember him trying to get 2 potions, and a potion keeper saying, "Yo, no, bucko."
Oof, he's out of heart now. I think, yeah, the last thing he's got is a potion. It's always hard to get that first fire bat to not come out. Oh, lame. He totally got that before.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with the game on that one.
Ooh, using the fire rod. I know you gotta have magic, but I don't think he had any other potions. Oh no! I don't think he has another fairy for this one.
At least he has enough rupees to get a full refill.
Yep. think if I was here, I'd probably take a quick hop over to the house to check the digging spot.
Or even the double-chested fairy, since he's beaten again.
That's true. Oh wow, does that always drop that? Or is that just the stun prize? Oh, it looks like this one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
I
no,
guess
it's
the
not.
stun
Okay.
prize. That's
Never
not a
noticed that.
guaranteed thing.
Yeah, okay. I didn't notice the stun prize. It's cool though. Nope, looks like he's going straight back up there. So I heard that quote is a reference to something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
I think I heard somebody say it was a movie.
Spaceballs, maybe?
Not sure.
There's another Genin quote that I think was a Spaceballs reference. Maybe that one is too. I don't know. Having never seen the movie.
He's sticking with the cape just until he runs out of magic. Not a bad idea. Feels like a better use of magic when you're refilling it completely. Oh, and he didn't get the torch glitch. Does it have to be the very first one, or can you do it afterwards?
It has to be the first one. Once the right torch goes out, you can't get it anymore.
Damn. Dang. Oh no! He takes a fall.
Yeah, this fight is not easy without silvers, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Myself, I only practice a bit without silvers. I've been fairly lucky in my races. Found it every time almost.
Same. I still haven't done silverless. Oh no. Yeah, be careful.
Yikes. I don't think he used a potion during that attempt, right? So
Yeah.
it's not so bad.
Come on, Ganon, be nice with your teleports.
I'm just glad he doesn't have a hitbox while he's moving around.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like he got the torchlight, so that's great. That's great.
Nice.
Oh no! No.
Yikes.
Ooh, come on. It's so close. Alright, you got the torch glitch. Oh no! No! And the worst part about those is your instinct is to try to move out of the way.
Yeah, I find if you're gonna get hit like that, you usually just want to take your hands off the D-pad, because I think that stops you from getting knocked away like that.
Yeah, someone said, when you, whichever direction you're moving, the bat knocks you in the other direction.
Yeah, so you have to kind of fight your instinct there.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone give your energy to Gab. He's been at this for a little while. Oof. Oh, he's low in health. Oh no. Still got some money for more safeties. Looks like it's going to look for the silvers.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I don't know how much Light World coverage he did and compared to me, but there's not that many places it can be. It won't be long.
Didn't check Ether Tablet. I think that's what he's checking right now.
Yeah, I hadn't checked that either, so they could be here.
Hopefully he doesn't go into Hera because it said Light World.
Right.
So like, unless Powder is in a dungeon and Magic Bag has him, it shouldn't take him too long.
I hadn't even considered that one.
He does have the shovel too, maybe there.
Mm-hmm. Where are you checking?
The blacksmith.
Oh yeah, did he not do the blacksmiths? That could be considered Light World.
So is the purple chest, I think.
Mm-hmm. One of these has got to have them. And then while he's taking the purple chest back, he can go to the dig spot. Maybe. Nope, just Ruby Smith. Butter sword. Oh, wow.
Not quite what he was looking for. What?
Not quite. That'll make the early phases of canon just that much easier.
Does it change the silverless part of it?
Nope. So, what's left?
Checkerboard cave.
Did you not check it? No, I didn't. Or did he?
I don't know anymore.
He might just go, hey, I've got butter, I want to do it again. Yep, that's what it looks like. I think the worst part of Silverless is just like is the leading up to it. If you don't have butter, or if you don't have a really quick tempered fight.
Yeah, because the fire bat round is kind of hard to dodge all these bats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you got the torch bush. Looks like he's missing the timing.
As long as he makes sure not to fall down, he should be fine. There's plenty of potions.
Oof. Come on, just more hits. I don't know how many more, but Silverless is so stressful to watch.
Just because, like, make one wrong move towards the end, towards the ledge, and it's all over again.
Yeah, and you gotta start over. Oh, that was close. And Ganon is down finally.
All right.
GG to Gabin.
GG.
Yeah. GG to Gab, wow. With an official SRL time of 3 hours, 2 minutes, and 42 seconds. All right. Hello.
Hello. Oh my. That was quite a seed as well, wasn't it?
Right. All right. Hello.
Did
No
you
English.
you guys count the items in Thieves Town?
No, but wasn't there like nothing in there?
There were 4 red rupees.
Oh, okay. It was all red rupees.
All red rupees.
I think this seed in general gave you a lot of red rupees in a row.
Yeah. And a lot of dungeons had like nothing in them.
Swamp?
Swamp,
Swamp had
which
nothing?
Swamp had nothing. Wait, no, Swamp had the boots, didn't it?
No.
No?
Boots were. Where were boots? They're
Boots
really
were in
early.
Kakariko, I think, weren't they?
They were
Yeah.
I might
early.
be confusing with something else then.
Might have been another seed.
Yeah, I don't even know how I finished Swamp. Ooh.
It was quite a trolly seed. It gave you a lot of items in the beginning, but mid game, both your mid game were like they were full of trolly items such as 20 rupees and single arrows and stuff like that.
Yeah. Ooh, I also lost some time in the beginning due to my lucky power.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Well,
I gotta say, that's it. It was a unfortunate, as Fluffy said, but you kept on and still raced anyway, and that's very cool.
yeah.
Yeah, kudos.
I do believe you shouldn't forfeit even after that.
You gotta finish. And you got done silverless.
I don't think I have nothing else to say now. Thank you guys for commentating and tracking and restreaming. Thank you the ones who watched, and especially the ones who decided to watch the 1 hour of trying Ganon.
Hey, it's a lesson to us all too. It's not easy doing Ganon silverless.
Yeah. If you're having trouble, remember to take a second and take a deep breath. Being tilted at it will just make it harder.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alright then, guess I'll be seeing you later.
Alright, thanks for the good race.
You're welcome.
Alright, and everybody give the runner a follow. You can go ahead and give a follow to my fellow commentator, our tracker, and our restreamer.
It was great commentating with you, Flash.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm Dynasty Zero, and I'll see you all in sometime in the future in another commentating.
Alright.